Welcome. Welcome back to another episode. I've been having such a long day, not long in the sense that my day has been long, but long in the sense that I've been doing so much stuff, like so much stuff, like a lot of stuff. I had a meeting with my advisor and we just had I love my meetings with my advisor because me and her, we just connect. We connect on another level, and she helps me figure out things about myself that I have been like trying not to. Like, it's like those type of conversations that like also impact my artistry, but also are like, how are you doing today? And I think those are like best, the best kind of sessions and our best kind of like meetings. And it's been helping me kind of like embrace the subconscious part of myself and like what I've been trying to do, where I've been trying to go, or like certain things, and looking at things through like different lenses and more. That's a really broad way to say what's been going on, but um that's a life go. That's a it's there. um Turn my fan down because it's pretty loud for me to hear. As you can tell, the studio has moved around a little bit. I brought back my computer. My computer. Um, I'm working through my animated show again. I'm not gonna bring the two computers next to each other because then that's doing a lot on my behalf, and I don't want to do that. However, 2 minutes in, I have amazing news for you guys. So, before I tell you this amazing news, I'm curating another show. It is called, what is it called? I literally just saw it. Um, it is called, it's called Club Cunt. It's by two artists here, BFAs, Lindsay Richardson and Ella Genovese, and it's a performative performance aspect, but it's shown on our Snodgrass Gallery, which is like a 9 channel video, and it's like one of the most frequented like galleries in this entire places. So I'm really glad that I got to show like people that are here, because I think that's one thing I've always wanted to do, is not only allow for others to come, like bring like the show that I did uh last month in February, Standing Ovation, where I had 4 artists, um, 4 Black artists show here, and like taking, bringing people that's not necessarily seen and putting them in this spotlight. I have some of them on the wall, well, around these four, Najee Saint, when that show was the results of REM. And then I did The Power Within, Sakasco, and then A Kiss Goodnight, my friend, directed by my friend Darian, and Taja Copeland, and then the last one, which was Knowing, by my friend Mukhtar Stone. So, Standing Ovation, I basically curated a show for a whole month. Um, so the show was going on for a full month. Um, and longer than actual February, because February is 28 days, and the show took, I think it was like 31 days account. And I'm talking about um, the extent of the curated show. I was talking about um, Black excellence. I'm speaking as, so like, the idea of me as a creator. All of my ideas, especially with my curated shows, come from me and come from like a internal conversation or an internal question. And I was looking at Black excellence, or like the need to be excellent, or looking at other Black minds and people who have committed their whole life to their crafts, and how that like the idea of a performance and the performativity of being excellent or always showing up as excellent, and then how a standing ovation isn't nearly enough um, as like a congratulations or or just thought that's taken into the performance or into the performance of being perfect, because I don't believe that anyone is like perfect. I think it's more so like us trying to getting to the idea of success. So people who push their work forward, like that idea of like spotlight or or sunshine. The When you do a standing ovation, it's a round of applause, but like however long that standing ovation may be is not equal into the work that you put out in the world. So I'm thinking about um, success in its most like practical way in the context, like the work that you put in, like what are you thinking about success, and like how much does like in within the black mind, within the black community, black culture, like we're thinking about black excellence in a sense, or like the the journey to excellence, the journey to this perfection, and I'm questioning that perfection and what it takes to get there, or what you even get back when you reach that level of success. So that's what I was thinking about with that show I did for a month in February. And then I was showing another show from my advisor. He gave me this CD. Um, he gave me this CD he worked on. It's called Various Artists 100% Synthetic. So that's what the show was called. It's a CD. It's pretty cool. As you can see, you can kind of see like me and like my YouTube. With a CD, it has all of like some cool artists and stuff, and him and some other artists that are still professors in the school. It's like super, I won't say super, super old, but like it's old. Like, I was probably like 6 or 7 when they made that, or when that work was made. So I curated that show, and I was showing that majority of March. Um, so yeah, and it was crazy because the same professor who gave me this CD, he was the one who called me and told me I got accepted. Like, it was so crazy. Like, that story is so crazy. Um, Literally, I was still in undergrad. I was still at Pitt, and it was like 8 o'clock at night, and I get this random phone call, and it's from Alfred, New York, and I pick it up, and it's the professor, and he's like, "Yeah, we just got out of the meeting, and I just want to let you know that we accepted you, and we're so happy to have you," and stuff like that. And that really, like, I don't know what people say. That stuff like that really matters to me, and like that's the same professor that accepted me is the same one that's my advisor today and is on my thesis committee. And we have just such genuine conversations, and I feel like my advisors understand me on a level creatively that like my family doesn't, and or like my friends wouldn't understand, and that's why I just appreciate our relationship so much. um, yeah, I just had a really long day just talking, and then I'm so happy to have this show now, Club Cut, and it's these two performance and expanded media artists here, and it's going to go on for a little bit over a week, around like 10 days, and I'm just excited to be able to help facilitate that. That's what I love about curation, is just being able to, I don't know, give someone else that opportunity to show something, like people think that like, I don't know, there's this weird thing where people who have power, they're really weird about the power that they have, and like they they only, I don't know, it's like they just wield this power, and no one else can have opportunity, or no one else can be close, or no one else can like get something from that work essentially. And I don't know, I'm just not really into that. I'm not really into bogarting things. I'm not really into like being, ooh, mine, 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 you can't have. I'm very much into sharing, especially when it comes to like these galleries and spaces. I think everyone deserves to share. I believe everyone deserves to have work and display their work, especially if it's something that they worked hard on. And I'm glad, especially working with like Lindsay, like I've been seeing them work around just Alfred and like here in general, and I love that I have the opportunity to then give someone else an opportunity. So that's what I really love about curation is like seeing how, people what people can do with like what they have. Like what I said yesterday, like all you really need is time, space, and resources. And like what you can do with those three things is incredible. And I love what people have done with those things. And it's really cool, really fun. Oh yeah. The thing I totally my mind like slips. Um, something I technically today's the April Fool's episode, but I don't have any lies. I don't fool around like that. Okay, I'm a jokester and I'm God's favorite jester, but I'm not. I don't be joking. I'm be playing like that. However, really good news is that my two films, basically the show I'm showing got accepted on TV. So if not now, when? Is showing on TV both Alien IRL and Selah. And I'm so excited. This is the second time Alien IRL is showing on TV. It's the first time Selah is showing on TV. And I'm showing it at BRIC TV all April. And I'm really excited about that. I'm feeling a certain way about my own show. I was talking with my advisor today um, about it, and you know, I don't know, I'm just feeling bored with the work, and I think that comes with showing the work also. And I think that me showing the work on TV makes it even, I don't know, not to say that I'm bored of the work or I can't become more, but I don't know, I'm just ready to move on to something else. And I've been working on other like projects, other, different commissions and stuff. And I don't know, my mind has just been off of this show. Not even the title is giving to me anymore. So I think it might change towards my final solo show in May, but like I'm just happy that this show in general is showing on TV. I think it's a big deal to show on TV, especially like uh, something that's not even a year old. Like the distribution on this is pretty good, and I'm really excited about it. And I'm really grateful to BRIC TV for giving me this opportunity and um, just being able to show my work and make my work accessible to others is really cool. Um, yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm excited about where this is going and where I'm going, and I just want to take it farther. I just want to be more free. I feel like I'm confined, and this was a conversation I was having with her earlier too. This is not a promo, but this is like my favorite. I'm so lacking in electrolytes right now, but I feel the need. I just, I'm kind of scared about like, and this is what I was saying again yesterday. This fear, me being afraid, is not letting God be God. So I'm gonna, before I even, elaborate on that, I'm just gonna let God be God and let it be what it is because, you know, these things are good. I need to be able to celebrate myself. Like I made two animated films last year, and both of them are well. Yeah, I started. Scylla, I've been working on that for like 2 years. Alien IRL, I finished it in August of last year. Scylla, I've been working on it from um, since after Alien IRL to like even now, and I'm just really excited to be showing two of these films that I came from literally my head, like everything from my head rendered into an animated film into something that's now being distributed and screened on TV. Like wow, like that's crazy. And I have the tendency to let these like accolades I have the tendency to let these accolades kind of like roll off my shoulder. Like even when I saw it, I was like, wow, that's so cool. And then I moved on. And even though that's like how life is, I need to actually like sit in that rather than being so confined and so like, I don't know, scared. I need to stop being so afraid. So like afraid about everything. Like stop being so scared about stuff. Like if you're being afraid that you're not letting God do what God gotta do, and that's I can't let myself be like that, you know. But I'm learning a lot of things. Everything I think every day is a new process. I think I'm processing things that happened a long time ago as well. And I'm still recovering from my car accident. A lot of like it just yeah, it just happened and moved on. But like every time I literally had a car accident at like 1:11 p.m. and like every time 1:11 comes, I'm just scared because I'm like, I'm like, oh my gosh! Now I'm looking at angel numbers like terrified, like oh my gosh, what's next? But it's not even like that. It's like I was in that moment, I was protected, and even now I am protected, and that's kind of like how I need to go about looking at things rather than just being like straight up afraid about everything. Um, yeah, I saw it go though. I saw it go. I'm excited. I'm excited about having my film be on TV again. I'm excited about um, on an Emmy-winning network actually. So let me add that in there. Let me, like things. I'm glad that these things are happening. I'm glad that I'm moving more into the direction of a filmmaker. Um, Not that I'm moving away from like being a conceptual artist. I feel like I'll always be a conceptual artist, but moving more into like film animation and looking into like direction and what that looks like, what that world looks like. It's crazy because I'm coming full circle because that's what I wanted to do at the end of undergrad, but then there were so many strikes going on within the film world. But I'm kind of coming back to it through the art industry, art direction. Um, yeah, that's today's episode. Just letting a lot of things off my chest, and I'm learning to embrace what's next and embrace where I'm headed, embrace like all the things that helps me be me, helps me do what's right, and not only do what's right, but like I'm trying to do things that feel important to me rather than things that I feel like validates me in a sense, like rather than the accolade itself. I'm looking at things that make me, my soul, feel happy, make me feel great, rather than, getting an email that my TV show is on TV. Well, that my film is on TV. Not saying that I don't like that. Like, I'm very excited. It doesn't look like I'm very excited, but I am internally. I'm super happy, super proud of myself. I'm just trying to figure out how to actually show that and feel it, because I have the tendency to just, like I said, just let things that are good slide off my shoulder. But I'm trying to embrace it. I'm trying to learn, grow, and change with everything. So if you've watched so far, if you've been watching, I thank you. I appreciate you. I've been having so many conversations with viewers, and always feel free to contact me. I'm a real person. I have a real life. Like I have real opinions and I have real thoughts, and I do care and I do value everyone who, supports me, who watches me, who like, comments, subscribes, all the things. Hope you have a great day. I hope you have an even better week. Every day, God just keeps surprising me with great things, and I'm just excited to what tomorrow has to bring. It has to be better. If I got told that, my film got accepted today, then can I get a free trip tomorrow? Can I get a grant for $50,000? That's what I want. That's what I'm praying for. um, yeah, but film is happening. I'm making more things. I have a lot of projects underway. I don't know. I've just been really tired lately. I'm trying to get back on my creative type time. Yeah, love you. see you next time. Hope you have a great day, great week, great month, great year, great forever. And I'll see you tomorrow, Monday through Friday. Catch you later.